I just got back inside from nature walking and I thought it might be good to run through a couple of foot and ankle mobility exercises with you. So we're gonna do these seated on the floor with your legs out in front of you. And if that's not a comfortable position for you, grab a couple of cushions to sit on, or maybe the orange ball if you have it, as a riser so your hips are a little higher than your legs. Now I'm gonna stay on that because it is pretty comfortable. And then you can just put your arms by your sides to give you a little extra support and a reminder to sit up tall. So we're gonna start out with an exercise called the propeller, and you're gonna make circles with your feet, with both the feet circling in the same direction. Now, if you have been exercising, start with small circles, just so you're easing yourself into the movement, but then gradually make them larger. And of course, you'll reverse direction as well. And this is nice because my feet are rotating as well as dorsiflexing and plantar flexing. I'm getting a little turn in and turn out as well. Okay, now, second exercise is called the Barbie doll feet. I bet you know what's coming here. I'm gonna start with my ankles dorsiflexed, and then I'm gonna move from my ankles into what's called plantar flexion. So this is the pose that we look like when we're in high heels, or sitting on our tippy toes, or when we're playing with our Barbie dolls and we're trying to stick her foot into her shoe. And then you're gonna point your toes. Go back to the Barbie doll foot and then a flex foot. So I'm articulating through the ankle joint before my toes, toes, ankles. The toe part of this is really great for your feet. Just be gentle if you tend to get a lot of cramps underneath your foot. Don't point too hard. Just pose. Half-ass it. And then work on that extension range. This is where the tendons underneath your feet get the good stretch that we all need from wearing shoes too much. And then, last one, it's kind of like a spin on the big toe taps, which we usually do on the floor so that you're weight bearing and you have the ground as a reference point. But today, you're gonna pull all your toes back and just try to point your toes away from you. And then I want you to pull your toes back and try to point the rest of your toes away from you. My feet look a little funky doing this. Big toes are gonna point away, and then the outer edge of your foot. And now this is getting my foot to rotate, even though I'm mobilizing my toes. I'm rotating my foot along its vertical axis into pronation and supination. Okay. And that helps to make your forefoot more adaptable when you are walking on uneven surfaces. Even though we have support in our shoes, you know, there's rocks, there's roots and stuff like that to work around. So we want to make sure we're always loading our body weight into the larger, bigger bones in the back of our foot and leaving the forefoot available to maneuver against different surfaces. All right, have fun incorporating those today.